You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s.
So we're gonna start with our makeup, and I'm gonna be using this Skin Perfecting Primer. It is a matte finish, and it is by MURAD, and I absolutely love this skin primer because not only does it minimize your pores, it gets rid of redness, but it also makes your foundation last a lot longer, and it makes your makeup look flawless. And I put this on before anything else, after my moisturizer of course, and then I'm going to be using the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, and I really love this foundation because it's so inexpensive, and on top of that it matches my color perfectly, and I find it really hard to find a foundation that matches my color. And I'm going to be using this dual fiber sibling brush by Sigma, and it is the F50, and I'm using the Sigma Essential Kit, and it has all of the brushes that you need for a full face, and I love this brush. I don't think I've found a dual fiber brush that works this good. And you can't forget to also apply the remaining of the foundation, which is not very much, on your neck. And for a concealer, I cannot go without this concealer. I absolutely love it. It is by MAC, and I am in the shade NC35, and it's extremely thick, but it doesn't feel heavy on your face. And I like to put it where my face is really dark, like underneath my eyes, around my nose. I have really dark areas, and also around my mouth. So in order to set our foundation in and to make everything look really good, make sure that it stays on for a long time, you want to use a translucent setting powder. And this one is by RIMMEL. It's a Stay Matte powdered foundation, and this was actually recommended by you guys, so thank you guys so much for recommending products to me, because I do look at all my comments and I read all of them and try to reply as much as I can, and I always listen to you guys. And I'm using the large powder foundation brush by Sigma, and this is the F30. So for my eyebrows, I like to use an eyeshadow, and this is one of my favorite palettes. It's the SONIA KASHUK natural palette, and all of the colors are matte, which are great. And I like to use this brush. It is a small angle brush. It is the E65, and I love it because the brush is so small and thin that I can actually draw little hairs on my eyebrows, because my hairs are really sparse and they look natural. It doesn't look like I actually filled in my eyebrows, and that's why I love it. And in order for my eyebrows not to go anywhere, because I always have messy eyebrows, I like to apply this Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara on my eyebrows, and it just sits them there all day. And in order for me to make sure that my eyeshadow pops out and the colors show up really good, I like using this e.l.f. Eyelid Primer, and it's only $1. I think it's a really good price. And I like to go ahead and just put it all over my eye, and this ensures that your eyeshadow doesn't go anywhere, that you don't have any fallout, and it also brings out the colors of the eyeshadow, and it's more true to color than if you were just to put it on without any eye primer. So I always recommend an eye primer. And I'm going to be using my Shimmer Palette by e.l.f. I feel like I'm using all e.l.f. products here. That wasn't intended, but I like to go ahead and just put it on the corner of my eyes, and this gives you a highlight to your eye. It makes you look more awake, and it really makes your eyes stand out a lot. And I also like to put it a little bit on my lid so that the eyeshadow that I'm going to apply on top looks a lot more vibrant. So going back with the Sonia KASHUK palette, I like to use this color right here. It is a really close color to the color of my skin, but I do like it a lot because it looks very natural. Now I'm going to go for both lip here, so I don't want to put too much eyeshadow on, but I do want my eyes to stand out, and it brings a structure to your face. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of eyeshadow. It's something that's very natural, using these two colors from the same palette. And I'm just going to add that to the crease of my eye. And I'm still using the Essential Brush Kit from Sigma, and this is the medium angled shading brush. It is the E70, and it does an amazing job of going really good in your crease of the lid, and then using this eyeshadow. You guys could tell that I use this palette a lot, right? Because it's pretty used up. It's kind of messy, I apologize, but I'm just going to use this really light shade, and I'm going to make sure that I blend all of the colors on top so that there's no harsh lines and it doesn't look messy, and then it also highlights my eyebrow. And then using this mysterious eyeliner, it's not mysterious, it's just worn out because I use it so much that I wore out the writing on there. So I just like to do a cat eye. It just makes my eyes look longer and bigger, and I think it complements the shape of my eyes, so I always do a cat eye. And I think it's gotten easier with time doing a cat eye. I think just practice makes perfect, right? And now I'm going to use this mascara, which is one of my absolute favorites. I think I've used it for the past 6 months. It is a L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, and I like to go ahead and add a couple coats to the top and also to the bottom as well, because I like my eyes to stand out a lot. And I think eyelashes are really important when it comes to any kind of makeup. It really makes everything just look so much better. So I'm going to skip on the bronzer, and I'm going to head straight to the blush, and I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in the color Dolce Pink. And I like to use a little technique when it comes to my blush. A lot less is more, if that makes any sense. So I like to start with just a little bit on my cheeks, on the apple of my cheeks, and then I sweep it back towards my temple, or not my temple, but like towards my ear, I guess. That just ensures that you don't have like a big old streak of blush across your cheek. Okay, so next is my lipstick, and I am a lip product junkie. I love a really bold lip, and this one is one of my favorites. It is the Hot Pink Rage shade, and it is by Milani, and I love it. It smells and tastes good. I know I've had it on my lips that once in a while, if I lick my lips, I taste it. It's not too bad. I know that's sad to say, but it is such a pretty color. So next, let's move on to our hair, and this is one of my absolute favorites. It is an essential in my hair products routine. So this is a second day hair, and instead of adding more heat to it, I actually just add a little bit of argan oil, and I evenly distribute it on my hair. And you want to put it only on the bottom of your hair. You don't want to put it on the top of your hair, like on the scalp of your hair. Did that even make sense? And that is because you don't, even though it doesn't make your hair look greasy, you still don't want it on your scalp. So I just like to put it on the bottom and just kind of play with it towards the curl, the way the curl is turning, and it just makes it look shiny, and it makes it look more fresh, like you just did your hair instead of like you slept in it. And then let's go straight to our outfit, and I love high-waisted shorts and also combat boots. These are from Windsor. I absolutely love these boots, and I don't know, I've just been loving high-waisted shorts a lot lately. These are from sheinside.com, and they fit pretty good. And I just wear it with a very simple shirt on top. So that is all for my look. Thank you guys so much for watching and helping me get ready, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!